We want to find the average rate of change of the functions over the given intervals. So let's start with the first example. We have function f of x is equal to x cubed plus 1, and the interval we're given is 2 to 3. So the equation is going to be delta f over delta x. So we're going to subtract the value at x equals 3 with the value at x equals 2, and then we're dividing that by 3 minus 2. Now we're going to plug in 3 in for x. We get 3 cubed, which is 27, plus 1 is 28, minus, plug in 2 for x. 2 cubed is 8, plus 1 is 9. That's going to be all over 1, and so 28 minus 9 is 19. So the average rate of change is going to be 19 in this interval. Next example, we're given g of x is equal to x squared minus 2x, and we're looking at 1 to 3. So the average rate of change is delta g over delta x. We're going to plug in g of 3, subtract it with g of 1, and then we're going to divide that by 3 minus 1. Now 3 minus 1 is just 2, and then g of 3, that's 3 squared, which is 9, minus 2 times 3 is 6, 9 minus 6 is 3. Now we're going to plug in x equals 1. We have 1 squared is 1, minus 2 times 1, well that's going to be 2. 1 minus 2 is negative 1. So this is going to be 4 over 2, which is 2. So the average rate of change is 2. Now the next one is a trig function. So we have h of t equal cotangent of t. And the interval is from pi over 4 to 3 pi over 4. So we're going to look at delta h over delta t. So we're going to plug in 3 pi over 4 and pi over 4. And divide that by 3 pi over 4 minus pi over 4. 3 pi over 4 minus pi over 4 is 2 pi over 4, which is the same thing as pi over 2. Now we're looking at cotangent 3 pi over 4. For this, we're going to use the unit circle. 3 pi over 4 is going to be over here. That's negative 1 comma 1. So cotangent is the x over the y. So it's negative 1 over 1 is negative 1. Now pi over 4 is over here. That's 1 comma 1. So 1 over 1 is just 1. So we have negative 1 minus 1 is negative 2 all over pi over 2, which I can just multiply by the reciprocal. And so this is just negative 4 over pi. Next one, we have g of t, which is 2 plus cosine of t. Interval is from 0 to pi. So we're looking at delta g over delta t. So evaluate at pi and 0. And then divide that by pi minus 0. Clearly the denominator is just pi. In the numerator, cosine of pi is negative 1. So we have 2 plus negative 1 is 1. And g of 0 is 1. Or cosine of 0 rather is 1. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So we have 1 minus 3 all over pi. And so that is negative 2 over pi. Okay, last one. We have r of theta is equal to the square root of 4 theta plus 1. And we're looking at from 0 to 2. So we're looking at delta r over delta theta. Plug in 2 for theta and 0 for theta. Divide that by 2 minus 0. 2 minus 0 is just 2. R of 2, we have 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. Square root of 9 is 3. Minus 4 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. Square root of 1 is 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. Over 2 is 1. So our average rate of change is 1.